Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to No Man's Land. We're starting off in debt, so we need to sell some milk. That's fine because milk pays a lot and we have a good amount at the moment. There are changes incoming, big changes. We're going to up the ante on this map, but first we need to get some harvesting done. Now that field just over there that you can see, that is a wheat field. That is actually the one that I'm meant to be making whole crop silage with. When I tested the whole crop silage, I tested it on the oat field, and that was wrong, because the oats are worth a lot. Probably more than whole crop silage is. So we're going to make this into whole crop silage, but not today, because we've still got a bunker that is fermenting, and it is absolutely full to the brim. So it makes no sense to make whole crop silage because I don't think I can bale it, and it would end up just doing nothing because I can't go into the pit at the moment. So we're going to harvest the oat field. That's the first thing we need to do. So we're at 69%, and that means it'll probably finish today, but we'll start the selling tomorrow at 70% now. There's 360,000 litres in here, I believe. That's a lot. It's going to make us a good amount of money. But first thing is this job, obviously. We need to get cracking on this. We're going to use the Ursus for the trailer. I see no reason why not. May as well. And there we go. We've got some straw. I have disabled straw me. No, I haven't. I have disabled the straw harvest add-on. Now, I realised that I bought a slurry tanker, and now I'm going to disable. Now I'm going to start making manure. I'm a little bit kind of to and fro about this, about whether I should actually do that, but we will have to decide. For now, I'm just going to leave this straw on the field. That wasn't what I wanted to do. What I wanted to do was this. Once again, it's reset. I don't know why. Maybe there's an updated version of this that I need to download. But yes, let's get back into position. Take a couple of headlands off. Oops. And I must say, we're actually filling up much quicker than I thought we would, which is great, because oats are worth a lot more, and I don't know if they're still worth a lot more at the bakery than the shop. We will have to check that. Okay, 2 headlands done, and we're now emptying out. We filled up. You can see we stopped right at the end of the second headland. So this is good. This is very good. I'm very happy with that, the amount of oats we're getting. We're going to make a good amount of money, I think. Now, of course, cereal crops don't make as much as other types, like soybeans and that sort of stuff. But they're not to be sniffed at, because you get so much crop that it sort of balances itself out a little. Soybeans are still a massive winner, and with straw meal turned on, everything is a massive winner, to be perfectly honest. You make so much money with the straw, using straw meal, that it almost feels like cheating. Almost. Not completely. Yes. So these are conventional crops. They're not modified in any way, and yeah, they're going to do us well. Because we need lots of money. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a time lapse. But before I do that, I'm going to tell you what's happening. So, we have received a bank loan. We haven't got the money yet, but we've received a bank loan from the bank, of course. That is guaranteed for us by the government. The government like our expansion. They're interested in growing more food here and trying to bring some industry to the area, because previously it was just a dead area. So they're happy with what we're doing. They will guarantee the loan for us. Obviously we still have to pay it. But what they want is, for any new fields we create in the 2 new parcels of land, they want them to be alley crops. So I think there is another name for this, which I could not find. But basically, alley cropping is where you have a row of trees, then a row of crops, then a row of trees, then a row of crops. So it has to be done very, very carefully, because you have to make sure that everything is the right width. Because we're going to have more and more fields, we are going to need to upgrade this harvester. But we don't have the money to upgrade it yet. So what I need to do is I need to think about what size the next harvester will be, because we need the alleys to be that width. If we make them too small, it will cause us problems. So yeah, I need to have a think. I need to have a look at what harvesters are available, and then we can decide. And very kindly, the shop has agreed that because we're doing this in partnership with the government, they will allow us to lease a tractor with GPS, so that we can get it done nicely. Because of course making straight alleys with a non-GPS tractor is going to be very difficult. So that's going to help. But we've got, for example, this cedar you can see right in front of you. It has a width of 6 meters, and our header at the moment is 4.6. So that would be okay, because we could just do 2 runs with the harvester. But if we get a 7 meter header, for example, then it would not work. So we need to think carefully about what the next harvest is going to be. So we are going to buy the parcels of land at the end of this episode. We'll receive the money from the government, well, from the bank. And yeah. The only thing is that because we're increasing our bank loan substantially, we now have to pay 5,000 a day. So today we don't. Well, today we do. Today we do, because today is the day we would normally pay back the loan anyway. So today, in fact, let's do that now while I remember. There we go. So yeah, we're going to have 170,000 given to us, and we have to make a payment every day from now on. That's not a big deal. I think we can cope with that. I mean, we don't even have to sell a full tank of milk, technically, to achieve that target, so I'm not worried. So anyway, I think now it's time for a time lapse.
We've got this conversation and you seem to agree with me, but when there's complications you withdraw and leave me to be. When there's a problem you become like a wall, and every time I trip it's a free fall. Why don't you help me the way I help you? You don't have to save me, just be my parachute. When I'm feeling down you're just not there, making sure I'm okay. Why don't you help me the way I help you?
Field is done. So now we just need to try. I really hope I can fit this into the trailer. If not, we're going to have to make a second trip, which is quite annoying. Let's see. Let's see. There's a little bit of room. There should be a little bit of room. There is. Good. So how much can we fit is the question. Barely anything. Right. So we'll turn him off. Let's go and sell this. So, where is the best place to sell oats? The bakery. The bakery's offering around 700 euros more per ton. So, let's go and get this sold. I thought we'd use the Ursus for this. It's not the most powerful, but it's doing pretty well here, considering we're carrying, well, apparently just under 12 tons in total, with the weight of the trailer and the weight of the grain. Let's find out then how much money we can actually make. Luckily, this guy has got tighter steering, and this is a dolly trailer. So otherwise I would never have made that turn, and I didn't really fancy reversing back out of here. So, ooh, I like that. Very, very nice. 7,261 euros. Very good. Right, let's get the rest of the oats and we can sell them. So nowhere near as much in this trailer, but it's all good. It's still going to make us some money. Let's see how much. Okay, another 829. So we made 8,000 in total just from the oats on the field. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, well, I wasn't going to bale up the straw, but I'm thinking that maybe we should. Okay, let's get cracking with this. I have just checked, and the thing, I do not remember what it's called. The silage, that's the one. The silage is now at 88%, so not going to be long until it's ready. And I'm regretting my decision immediately to start here. I think this tractor is fine, it's got the power, but we need to go and get him repaired, because this is a little bit too slow. It's going to take a little bit too long to do this job, and I know for a fact that he needs a repair anyway, so let's empty out that grass bale. In fact, I could have emptied out that grass bale directly into the sell point. So let's go and get him repaired, because he's at 50.1%, so I think it's pretty fair to get him repaired. No, not you. There we go, 37 euros, not bad. And hopefully he'll now run a little bit faster. Hopefully. So I don't want to do this as a time lapse. We're going to talk about some of the other things that are coming up. I don't want to tell you everything, because otherwise it kind of ruins the suspense. But we do have other plans as well. So the government also told us that a little bit of green energy would not go amiss. They didn't tell us what exactly, but they told us some nice green energy would make them very happy. They said they would contribute as well. Now, I have no idea how much the contribution is going to be. There are a couple of things we could do. So there's a windmill, which the bakery doesn't have a windmill, and I guess they don't want one because otherwise they would have put one in themselves. / I would have put one in. But there's also some windmills that generate electricity. So the windmill, obviously, for the bakery is the type that you would use for grinding down grain into flour. But yes, there are a few that could be used instead for making electricity, and I think that would be good. All machines and tools from Agromet are currently on sale. Right, we're going to have to check that out then. I can't think who Agromet are. So we're going to have a quick look. So if we go in here. Okay, so they've got the small tipper, small manure spreader. We've got a fair few tools from them, I didn't realise. Yeah. It's a very small manure spreader, but not a bad one. Now that's quite small in comparison to what we have. Okay, and that's just a very, a mini tipper. So I think we don't need any of those. Obviously that field needs to be finished. And as I'm going to start giving the cows straw, we're no longer going to need the slurry tank. So I think what I'll do is take whatever slurry is left in there and we'll sell the tank. Maybe we'll keep it because we can use it for digestate if we ever get any digestate. So maybe it's a good idea to keep it for now. First bale is about to drop. Woohoo! We have straw bales. So we can give these to the cows straight away. I have absolutely no idea how much they're going to need though. I doubt they're going to need all of these because these are all 2,000 litre bales. And yes, they are coming out thick and fast. In fact, they're coming out so thick and fast that we might need to sell some straw. Because we can do more cereal crops whenever we need to, if we need to get some more straw. And if we ever run out, it's fine, they make a little bit of slurry, which we can sell. Right, waffling over, jump cut. Just baling the last row now then. Will we get a full bale? No, but that's not bad because that means the next time we bale anything, it's going to be pretty much a full bale. That last one was slightly annoying because we had to take we had to go from 2% grass in the tank, you know, just to fill up to get the grass bale out. I'm not making myself very clear then. I think I need to download that mod that allows you to empty the baler chamber. That would be very useful. Right, so now we have to play the game of getting all of the bales into here. Hopefully not missing at all. And afterwards we can go and give some. That one missed, I think. Oh no, I'm doing pretty well so far. Yes, we'll have to go and give some of this to the cows, of course. That one missed. There's a lot of bales here to collect. A lot. Wow, I managed to put that one right up into the air. Yes, how many bales did we make? 41! And they're 2,000 litres each, so we're talking 84,000. 82,000. That's pretty good. The throw and the amount of straw. Okay, well, it's going to take me a little while to collect all of these up. Before I do, I think we should have a quick check of the silage pit, see how it's doing. Let's just run over there. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . hoping it's going to be ready next episode. Oh, it's going to be ready in this episode, but we are not going to actually start working on it. We've got other things to do. Off camera, I'm going to need to... what's the word? What am I going to need to do? Something. I need to seed the grass field. I need to spread whatever slurry is left onto the cornfield. We're not going to do corn there again, not just yet. We will wait for a while. We've made enough money from this silage, I think. I do kind of want a big grass field. That's because I have a plan, but I'm not sure. Obviously, the fields that we buy, the government stipulated alley cropping, but if we're just planting grass, then we don't need to alley crop because we can put the... what's the word? We can put trees around. There's no need to alley crop if you're growing grass. So, could put some trees around it. And then also have an alley crop field as well. But we're going to buy 2 parcels of land, so we're going to have plenty of room. We're going to do it at the end of this episode as well. We're going to decide exactly what we should buy. Now, I say decide because this isn't interactive. I will decide, but I will talk you through my thoughts while we do it. Oh, right, I'm going to carry on, get the rest of these picked up. I think I got all the bales. Pretty sure I have. So, I've also picked up that grass bale. I don't know where the straw goes, to be honest. Same place, I guess. We'll find out, I suppose. They also need a bit of a clean, so I'm going to quickly do that. Let's switch you off. Put the brake on. So let's just give them a quick clean. This is a bit of a trick I found. If you keep it angled down, then it will empty without actually doing anything. So, grass bale first. Perfect. And if we go here, so they're good on water, cleanliness, well, we've just done that. They need more silage, but I'm not going to give them any of that delicious maize silage. We'll make some grass silage for them. They don't need any of our good stuff. Hay, they're fine. Grass, they're fine. So, is this where the straw goes? Let's see. It is not. Okay. And it does not go here either. So, where do we put... where do we put the straw? Unless, does the straw have to be cut up into little pieces? If it does, then this is not the right place for it. It may have to be put through a shredder. The funny thing is, this field has nowhere to actually put bedding. This barn doesn't have a bedding area. Okay. I think we might have just baled a load of stuff for no reason. I can try putting it in the top, I suppose. There's that area up the top. Which is currently full of hay bales. Let me in. Let me in. It does this sometimes. Sometimes it's fine to let me in, sometimes it's not. Nope, that's no good either. Right. So it looks like we're going to be selling all of these bales. Right, I'll sell them. Oh no, right, that bale did miss. I thought it did. I'll sell them, because they're not really the right shape to go through a bale destroyer thing. That's very annoying. Well, at least it means... Whoops. At least it means our slurry is going to continue for a little while. Because we're going to need to buy a proper baler. It is annoying though. Right, I'll get this sold. This is the last bale, and we got 86 per bale, so how much did we make in total from that? Sold bales, 3,472. Alright. Well, not exactly what I was planning, but there we go. So, we are going to finish the episode in a minute. First of all though, we need to have a look at which fields to buy. I also need to try and gently get this guy up. No, that didn't work. Okay, I'll have to do it less gently. So, you park here. There we go. Okay, has the money from the bank come through? It has just come through. Okay, so I want to go and have a look at these areas really. We're going to do it with some super speed. 45 might be okay. What I want to try and avoid is areas which have got loads of rocks, because I want to do some building in flat areas. So 54 and 57 might be okay. 45 might be okay. 46 has got rocks. Not keen on that. So let's just do a little bit of super speed and flying. So this is field 57. Okay, so there's a small rock by there. We can work with that. And just here on the boundary, there's this area of trees. That's fine, so that's right on the boundary. So that's one option. The other option is on the other side of the field that we're currently leasing. This is on a bit of an incline, so I'm not sure about this. However, it would mean we can join everything together. The other option is... which one was it? Field 45? Field 45, well there's a big rock there and a lot of trees, I'm not so sure about that. This one, massive woodland area we'd have to clear. What about this? Oh, this is actually the one that you start with if you start the game. Oh look, and there's logs there. Interesting, logs just been left there. So there is actually a field already put in. That's field 26. And field 20... hang on. This is part of field 36 already, so this is actually ours. This is 35. Again, big pile of trees in there. So actually, let's have a look. Is there anywhere further away that we could go? Because I want to kind of spread out a little bit. So we've got 27 and 28 maybe. So those are up here. Woof, fly through the trees. Okay, so this is 36. This is 27. So 27 has a bit of forest in there. It's got a path that's already been put in. It's pretty... it's a bit hilly. Okay. And 28, wow. Gotta say. 28 is pretty good. It's flat. Okay, so I think we should take 57. we go. And where's the one we are now? 28. Whoops. Okay. So we now have 2 new areas of land. Fantastic. So, thank you very much for watching, everyone. I will see you again soon. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.